all. Okay. I will figure this out. This is gonna drive me batty. Where on earth is this being settled? Oops. Stop double clicking. My mouse does this incredibly annoying thing where it says, "Oh, you clicked on something. You meant to double click that, right?" It's like, no, I did not mean to double click it. As just started, what was that the timer? Okay, so I don't think so. Because it's sticking around. And I'm not really seeing anything in here about a timer. Clean it. Wait a minute. Hold on. Clean up timer. Cleanup time? Time between the checks to clean up unused HTTP clients? What if we set this like 100? Hit save, rerun, and then test? Well, I mean, okay, so like, what if we extend this to like something ridiculous, right? Like 100,000. We'll rerun it. Do test. How quickly will you fade out? That was incredibly fast. Okay. Darn it. I was so excited about cleanup timer. Like that really seemed like it was gonna be it. And like I still think there's something about this here. How about in this script? Let's see if ChatGPT can figure anything out. Hey, Afro Warrior, good to see you over on YouTube. How you doing, friend? Welcome in. Welcome in. It's hilarious seeing ChatGPT thinking while I'm sending this in. It says diagnosing confusion over fade effect. The user keeps on focusing on this fade effect, but then sent me network code, and I think they're very confused. Yes, you're right. I'm so confused. I don't understand. So yeah, that's what I was worried about, is that this is just for the HTTP client, so it's not. I mean, it's got to be in here, right? It's got to be like in IRC channel. It's weird to hear you call me anything that's not Duty Fighter. I know, yeah, whole new identities. How you doing, friend? How's the family? Open scene that contains new hat picked. What? That can't be right. So add random hat. This like it's not in here. This is not gonna be it. And then hats.gd, this is also not gonna be it. If I do a search on the project for tween or tween, I get nothing. These are the hat scripts. Hats.gd. Paste that. And then add random hat, this one. Add random hat.gd. All right. Baby's down. I'm free. Feeling like Braveheart. I hear you, man. That's the reason that I'm here right now. Afterward, I was talking to Endo the other day, courtesy of Endo, and he said that he is in Masters 3 on 2XKO, and he's super obsessed with it. The fade is not from the fade is not from the hat system. You're getting confused. You're getting very, very confused. No, this is not. You're wrong. You're wrong, ChatGPT. I'm gonna entertain you just in case I'm like insane, but I guarantee you're wrong. Return. So we're gonna cut out hide hats, and nothing is going to happen. Are you helping? You are helping. Thank you. I guarantee these messages are gonna fade away too. There we go. There they go fading. I'm gonna do another one just in case. It's not gonna work. It's still gonna fade away. It's still gonna be a problem. There they go. There. Okay. So, and you know what? We can even test this, right? We can test this even more easily by just not running the script and hit test. We still get the message even though that's not running. Okay. No, even if I have the scene, if I have the game not running, I still get the chat. So this is being handled somewhere else. Okay. Can't leave gold. I was in emerald, but I got demoted. I need to stop picking random characters. Or keep picking random characters until you unlock your spirit animal power and eat some devil fruit, and now all of a sudden you're unpredictable at everything and perfect. Just got to figure out the pairing, right? That's all you got to do. Just hit the button at the right time. That's all you got to do. A browser source? Do I have it as a browser source? It's a browser. All right, just gonna scooch it over a little bit. Try that. Okay. I feel like an idiot. It was in OBS the whole time. It was Phew boy. Okay. Going to Streamlabs. And I think the memory starting to return to me of why I did it this way is because I really wanted to have the YouTube chat and the Twitch chat. And the Twitch integration only has Twitch chat, which makes perfect sense, right? Holy cannoli. Okay, chat box. I am in the settings now. Always show messages. Save. Okay. Parry is high risk. If I miss the parry, it takes a full bar of super. It's true, but just don't miss. And you should be good to go, right? All right, so I'm gonna kind of spam the chat because I need to see. Yeah, there we go. That's what I'm looking for. I wanted it. Nope. How do I change the height? Changed it to like 300. There we go. In fact, we can go a little bit higher, like 350. About it's about 350. There we go. Beautimous. Hey, Enigma Forge Games. Good to see you. Welcome in, friend. By the way, anyone who doesn't know, Enigma Forge made the lovely I can never remember names. Is on the tip of my tongue. And I keep thinking Labyrinth. It's not Labyrinth. Behind the Curtain made the fantastic Behind the Curtain, which we demonstrated several times on the channel. And hey, I had it before. You can see the timestamp. I had it before you put it in the chat. I had it. Yeah, go check out Behind the Curtain. It's like $3, $4, and it only has one review. Enigma Forge, you have family, you have friends. You should have 10 reviews on there. Go get 10 reviews so you get put into the discovery queue. Steam isn't showing this to anyone until it hits 10 user reviews. Go get it squared away. Goodness, it deserves it. Need to go pester people? Heck yeah, I need to go pester people. All right. Rad. Well, that's that. So let's go ahead and work on the redeems now, because chat is in a better spot. That's at least Twitch chat. I'd love to get YouTube chat. Oh, YouTube chat is supposed to be going there too. Oh, really? Hold on. Because that's a bit problematic, actually. Because Twitch says you're not allowed to have Twitch and YouTube chats combined. So what if I go here? Details. Goodness gracious. Here we go. So I come here, go to the video, and then mute myself, and then I hit test. Family always the last to buy your game. Yeah. All right. So Afterward just barely said something, so it works. Hey, Wife Quest. Good to see you. By the way, our oldest kiddo was very sad that she had to go to bed before you got back. And I promised her you'd go down and wake her up and give her a big hug. And that was like the only thing that would console her to be able to go to sleep. So better go get on that. Thank you. Okay, so yeah, it's got the YouTube and Twitch chats mixed together, which we need to figure out somehow. Deal with it later. Show your platform icon? No, because I don't want Twitch to like deal with that. I really wish they had a chat box that could just be Twitch and just be YouTube. Because it looks like you only get like one option for your chat box, which makes sense for most people, except like Twitch just does not want that. So there we are. Okay, cool. But it works. It works. That's great. Love it. It's being weird. Looks like it's going back in time. What's going to happen if I send it to both Twitch and YouTube? Okay, so it does both. All right. Well, seems like it's working. In any case. Always show messages. Yes, great. Love it. Okay. So there's that. So let's try and fix up the weird, like, I am triggering on every single Twitch redeem the hat overlay. So let's try and fix that up. Hey, Nicholson, good to see you. We've been tuning up the overlay, so I had to re-import all the assets back in because when I uninstalled OneDrive a year ago, it deleted every file that it was backing up instead of just saying, oh, I'll remove myself gracefully from the system. It's like, I'm gonna nuke every file I've ever seen. So we've got all of our systems back in place. We just barely got the chat box working better down below and with better alignment and everything. And now we're going to try and fix our overlay so that when people redeem anything, it doesn't show the whole hat overlay. Classic OneDrive. By the way, Nicholson, I kid you not, my mom was asking about you the other day. And she was very happy to hear that you've been going to college and and being very entrepreneurial. So, you know, that's good. Call of Duty download, Black Ops 7 itself without me buying the game. Please, new devs. Wait, what? It just auto-downloaded? Was it like through did you have a previous Call of Duty installed? And they were like, he's for sure gonna want to have the new one too. What happened there? Okay. That's files. The hats overlay is popping on any Twitch channel redeem, not just the hat redeem options. Where should I look to amend this? Okay. Tell her I said thank you, will do. Yeah, you're considered over here. You're a point of conversation. Okay, so in add random hat, we've got this guy right here. So if data.reward.title equals add a hat and or test the overlay, it should do this. Right now, that is freaking out. In GDScript, like most languages, a non-empty string is always truthy. So it's effectively if data.reward.title equals add a hat. Or oh, I'm such a dummy. I'm such a dummy because the I'm saying if data.reward.title equals this, or completely separately, this is true, and it's being evaluated as its own thing. It's not doing this again, because I'm a giant dum-dum. So we're just gonna save that, we're gonna reload, and we'll see if it works. Oh man, if that's the whole thing that was causing that issue for the past year. Okay. Let's give this a shot. Let's do this. Goodness. Let's do this one. Learn a design. Okay, we definitely need to move our alerts on this one. Twitch alerts need to go like over here. Try this again. Oh god, it's on a timer of an hour because people were redeeming that like crazy. I remember that. Holy cow, man! Different lives, you guys. Remember when like we couldn't get any work done because people kept on redeeming reviews and design principles and hats and everything? Wow. Different times. Let's do this one. Test. So I redeemed. And it's not even showing anything. Now if I do add a hat, There's the hat. Okay, great. Now it looks like the images are busting. Yes, I have Black Ops 6 and just downloaded Black Ops 7 content because of that Call of Duty hub. They're trying to get us to move on to Black Ops 7 and stop playing Black Ops. Wow. That's crazy. That is aggressive right there. That's such another just signal of where we're at. You don't own anything. This is not your game. You are buying the right to play it, not to own it. And just, oh my gosh. Oh, that's so scary. I blame Prodigal. I do too, Mothman. I think that's a pretty safe bet. Now, I do want to do more hat redemptions here because the Fedora picture didn't launch. Okay, so it's just the Fedora picture didn't launch. Why is that? Let's go here. Let's go to Fedora. I mean, the Fedora picture is there. So why would it not have worked? Grey Toque works just fine. Somehow with Black Ribbon works just fine. Grey Toque again. Cthulhu beanie. Oh, man. Okay. I'm gonna reject all those requests, so now I should be able to do more, right? No? You're gonna count it even if I don't, like, say yes? You're a crazy, crazy person. All right. Talked to the guy making Erased yesterday. Oh, no kidding. You asked a lot of questions like, will there be quad skating and roll bounce dancing? I don't know what either of those are. Quad skating sounds like an exercise you do at the gym that I am not advanced enough to perform. Roll bounce dancing sounds like if I say that out of context, I'll get in trouble for some sort of cultural thing. Wow. Yeah, I'd love definitions on those. Will there be a team deathmatch maybe later? Team deathmatch as in like 2v2, like a tag fighter sort of thing? Then if we do say hi to Marvel, it doesn't pop. Oh, we need to throw Twitch alerts like above everything else. That's why we're not seeing any of these on that. Okay. But it needs to be like behind Twitch alerts. So if we do swap a hat. Oh, which I have apparently turned off. Goodness. Okay. Just trying to work on my killer platformer. What'd you do? Don't worry about it. You know what you did. Okay. Great. Well, I think, at least for now, we've got the overlay into a much, much better state. Hats are only redeeming when they're supposed to redeem. I can't believe I wrote that at all. Quad skates, the skates from Rolling Rink, Roll Bounce, Dancing, think Roll Bounce the movie with Bow Wow team deathmatch like Call of Duty at moments. We're speaking different languages. What Roll Bounce the movie? Roll Bounce the movie. There is a movie called Roll Bounce from 2005 with Xavier, Bow Wow, a teenage boy in Chicago. By the way, is that the whitest way anyone has ever said Bow Wow? I think probably. It's the whitest. People say I'm the whitest person ever. It's very, very special. Teenage boy in Chicago struggles with the loss of his mother and turns to roller skating as a way to deal with his angst. Good for him. He and his friends are the stars of the skating rink they frequent, but this is about to change. When it closes down, they have no choice but to try out a more upscale spot, the Sweetwater Roller Rink. There they enroll in a skating contest and have to prove themselves to the reigning champions, headed by a skater named, and I kid you not, a skater named Sweetness. So it's apparently like a fluffy white cat, Snowball is its sibling, and Sweetness is the skater. Wow, that's wild. Okay, well, there you go. Chi McBride isn't. I feel like I recognize Chi McBride. What have you done? There's a lot of. He's been in a lot of famous things, but I don't know that I've seen any of them. Saw The Terminal. The Kid. Classic. Who's an iRobot, too. Oh, wow. He was a super prolific actor, and then Pushing Daisies was like his last thing that he did in 2009. Huh. He's just been not in it for a while. Yeah, lots of stuff in the 90s and early aughts. That makes sense why I have like some vague recollection of him. And he's been doing a lot of voice work. Hello. He was he was in the Avengers Assemble show. Oh my gosh, IMDb is such an awful website. Chi McBride. Oh, he was Nick Fury. Okay, sick. And he was also in Ultimate Spider-Man. Was he similarly Nick Fury? He was. He was the multiverse Nick Fury. Okay. He definitely Sweetness. Okay. Well, there you go. Oh, he was in Psych? What did he do in Psych? That's probably one of the reasons I'm recognizing him more strongly right now. Oh, it's pronounced Shy, not Chi. Okay, sorry. Who did he play? Who did Chi? Am I saying that right? Shy. Gosh dang it, Shy. Who did he play? Craig Snowden in the episode Fairy Tale. He was okay. It was a guest role. All right, sure, great, wow, rad. I think at the end of the day, the real thing is, I think we all learned something here today. Yeah. No, this is great. I think next time we stream, I'm gonna be closing out for the night. There's any number of things we could do. We could do Sekiro, which has been on my list to stream forever. I've never played it. I desperately want to. It's been loaded up for ages so that I could stream it. There's a couple other indies that we could be checking out, or we might start making Rescue. Oh, we might go and draw up a game design document for that, and then try and set up an architecture code-wise that then we can try and use some vibe coding to put it together real quick. Because Rescue was a pretty simple game, and it got pretty far in GameMaker. Like, I had almost all the major systems built out in it. So, and there's even like cool art from Wife Quests for Rescue. Kind of getting the Jones in to dive back into that a little bit. Absalom is great, and we definitely need to play that sometime, Afro Warrior. I've still got it installed. I have almost 100%ed it, and I adore that. Oh no, I did 100% it. I platinumed it. It's great. Great game. Love Absalom. I also just recently finished Hades 2. Nicholson, this is especially for you. I don't know if you've played Hades 2. I'm going to give some big spoilers for the 1.0 release of Hades 2. The ending. Big spoilers. If you don't want to hear spoilers for Hades 2 story, turn this off right now. Before we wrap for the night, before you have, so you know what I'm about to say then. Before we wrap for the night, I have to talk about this. Over a year ago, I put together the script and everything for a video about how Hades 2's visual design spoils the story. Nicholson edited the piece. Let's see, is that the right one? Yeah, okay. So
the UI in Hades 2 is giving us some pretty substantial hints. As to
everyone
how the
just
story
pay attention to this.
I'm a witch assassin trained
Okay.
from youth with one
I even
mission,
thought about like
to
getting the
kill
right
the Titan
timestamps for
Crown.
this ahead of the stream.
respected by all its children element.
Their beauty.
Additionally, Zagreus's UI tends to be very
So it's a big
with
long
rigidly
thing
defined
about,
borders that are
you know, the
respected
differences in the
by
UI between Hades 1 and 2 and kind of what that means for the
journey most
characters.
heavily. It needs to represent where the player is going to be spending the most time, not just where she starts. Yes, the moon symbols have dangerous, wicked points, but also
See
very
a prodigal.
gentle and robust curves. Her expression as she accepts boons from her relatives is almost worshipful, which stands in contrast to her older brothers, appraising the boons, almost as if they were a tool to be leveraged for his own ends.
I suppose I was somewhat of a self-centered know-it-all.
Whereas
Is that Hades video a face reveal?
Melinoe has had the value of life literally beaten into her. She appreciates these boons as valuable in and of themselves, regardless of the impact they have on her mission.
These boons aren't just tools.
Which 100%, like if you've played the game, you know how heavily Melinoe has like deep respect and value for her family. That's a big part of the story. So nailed it there, right? Love Dino Blade, but the demo is a UI nightmare. I need to do that. I need to play through that sometime. Basically, we make the point in here that the UI is communicating not Bade super witch assassin lady. Rather, it is
He
communicating
hated his father and was trying to escape hell with all his might. Melinoe
This.
will be descending into the depths of hell in order to rescue her father, who she only ever knew as a healthy family member, given the fact that she was born after the events of Hades 1, after the family had been knit together again. Now, in the pursuit of vengeance, she will probably discover things
Ugh, Joe, this is terrible. I'm reading from the script and I am not looking at the camera at all. This is the thing. You got to go back and look at old videos to think about, oh boy, I could do that so much better now.
she didn't want to know about Hades, and must learn to reconcile these difficult truths with her hero worship of him. This could eventually lead to Melinoe realizing that the power she has is more than a tool to be leveraged by others, but rather something she must learn to exercise for her own sense of what is right, in order to help 3 generations of petty gods figure out how to live together. You see, in order to create incredible and compelling
If you played through Hades 2, was I right or was I right? Because I'm pretty sure I was right. I called this out a full year ago. For those who don't know, the editing is making me cringe. You did great, man. It was awesome. For those who don't know, the whole plot of Hades 2 is like she gets her family, Hades, and everyone gets imprisoned by Kronos, and she grows up training to become an assassin to go kill Kronos and rescue her family. So the whole point of this was the UI does not represent Bad A Assassin Witch Lady. It really represents something a lot softer, a lot more hopeful, a lot more things. And in the end, what ends up happening? Melinoy does not kill Kronos. You beat the crap out of him many, many times down to a molecular level, and then he reassembles himself. But you don't kill him, and when you have the opportunity to, instead of killing him at the very end, once again, very big spoilers, you help him to have memories of like an alternate timeline where instead of being super angry, he decides, I'm going to be a good dad. And he gets to be a part of Melinoy's life as she grows up. He gets to be a grandpa. He gets to do all these things, and then he ends up joining Melinoy's team and reconciling with all the other gods, right? So this is my claim to fame. I have to laud this up. I did it. I'm brilliant. You're all lucky to bask in my light. No, I just thought that was super cool, and super big credit to the Supergiant team. They are such incredible developers. And in this case, they're almost too good and too intentional for their own good to be able to keep a secret. So, incredible work from them. I've loved them ever since Bastion. Pyre is one of my top 5 games of all time. And they just knock it out of the park every single time. So well done to the Supergiant team. They're absolutely phenomenal. So there you go. There you go. Go forth. Have fun. This has been a great day. Appreciate you all hanging out. Oh, we'll catch you another time. Thanks everyone for coming by. We'll see you there. Oh, 2XKO changed their UX a little bit to make things easier for new players with learning. Oh, nice. That's great. Love that. I'll have to jump back in and kind of see what updates they made. All right. Good night, Nicholson. Good night, Mothman. Good night, Afro Warrior. Good night, Prodigal. Good night, Gamion. Good night, everyone else who came in to hang out and support. Mothman, Centaur. Thank you, everyone. Appreciate you all. So great seeing you all, and wishing the best of luck for you. Let us know.